Greetings, welcome back to my travel channel. As you can see, I'm standing very close to Charles Bridge, one of the most iconic landmarks in the entire city. There's a number of facts and figures connected to this bridge, which of course I'm not going to be able to get through all of them today, but I'd like to share with you quite a few of them. I'm going to in a minute walk over the bridge. It's a beautiful day, coming up to 10 degrees. I'm wearing a coat, but it's kind of not really necessary. The snow's melted, so it's a beautiful sort of winter morning, and spring is soon approaching. So let's go over onto the bridge and let's see what surprises are in store for us today.
Charles Bridge lies in the heart of Prague, spanning Czech's longest river. It connects the old town with Malá, flanked by the largest castle in the world, Prague Castle. This medieval stone bridge, however, was not the first to lie in this very place, but Judith Bridge predated it by approximately 200 years. Subject to damage from flooding over the centuries, Charles Bridge had been reconstructed a number of times. Additionally, the bridge was only referred to as Charles Bridge until as late as 1870, previously called Stonebridge. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this landmark played a significant role in history in terms of trade, religion and beauty.
Charles Bridge, roughly my 40th or 50th time. Let's go. So what is it about Charles Bridge that makes it such an attractive site for tourists and locals alike? Well, for a start, it's completely free. The Old Town Bridge Tower you can see behind me is, of course, not free. You can get a great view from the window above here, but the bridge itself is, in fact, totally free. Secondly, the bridge goes back to the 14th century when it was constructed by the well-known figure Charles IV, who was not only the king of Bohemia, but he was the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Although ephemeral, he was revered and respected greatly by, and still is, by a lot of the locals today. He was responsible for a number of landmarks dotted around Prague, including Charles University. So he was a very prominent figure in Czech history. This bridge was constructed in 1357 on the 9th of July. The first brick was placed at 5:31 in the morning. The bridge has numerical magic. If you read those numbers backwards, you have exactly the same date. I think that's pretty smart. Now, I don't know whether Charles IV had that in mind, but one of those things I think adds a little bit of interest to this very iconic landmark in the centre of Prague. Let's go and take a look at the statues.
Another name that shouldn't be overlooked on this bridge is that of St. John of Nepomuk. You can see his statue on the north side of the bridge roughly halfway down. Marked around his head are 5 stars which symbolise the 5 letters of the word Takui, meaning speechless. More on this later. As the court priest during Charles IV, he also acted as the confessor of his second wife, Queen Sophia. It was here that the saint fell to his fate into the river Vltava by order of the king himself. This was prompted by the Queen's secret, which he vowed to keep. One truth behind this tragedy was linked to the fact a bishop, who was an enemy of the king, was invited to Prague. Far-fetched it might be, but when locals found his body in the river, 5 stars were seen dazzling around him in the water. The reference to Latin seemed appropriate, owing to his position in the Catholic Church. St. John of Nepomuk also stands as being the oldest statue on the bridge, with the originals held in Vyšehrad and the lapidarium of the National Museum.
For those familiar with Prague, you'll know exactly where I'm sitting. I decided to take a quick detour to, of course, Letna Park, which is positioned on one of several hills overlooking the centre of the capital city. It's in fact one of the best vantage points where you can actually get the best view of the bridges spanning all the way down the Vltava River, looking south, and just above my fingers, you can see Charles Bridge. One concept which did strike me as unusual was how, up until last month, people were able to even cross-country ski over that very bridge itself. Temperatures, of course, have changed, and within the next few weeks, I imagine spring will be busting through. What can you share about Charles Bridge? Do you have a fun and interesting fact about the place? And what do you know about the lights on Charles Bridge? Did you witness anything special about the place, such as a rally that took place or even a protest? And were you lucky enough to even see the cross-country skiers on there last month? Perhaps you walked over the bridge when it was particularly quiet, or managed to see an amazing sunset or an unforgettable sunrise. Whatever the case may be, I'm very eager to read your comments, so don't forget to stick them in the comment section below. That's my brief synopsis for today. I hope that's enough to whet your appetite at least. The sun's about to set and I'm heading back the way I came from earlier today. Please keep your support through subscribing, hit the thumbs up, share with your friends, and in the meantime, stay safe. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye for now.